how about the words around you? What's your view on the words you hear used by others?
We take a lot in without even thinking. So we form these complicated structures of politics and our friendship groups, and even reading a social media post, and you're taking in not just the image, the text in there will change what it means completely. And you'll take all of that in, like, who's the friendship group? Who's posted this? Do I have overlap of friends? What do I think of them? Really complicated stuff in a second. And then you'll be on to the next post. Just how amazing we are at it without, and often not mindful of it.
Not conscious of it. Very, very true. That's another thing. If you're slightly aware of certain words being overused around you, it gives you a big clue to the groups you're in. I found a warning word.
Oh, yeah.
If I've been in groups of people where I keep hearing the word should, that's enough for me. I need to spend less time there.
Yeah.
Should, I find very troublesome.
Yeah.
And if it's in my environment, that's a sign potentially that there's a lot of people around me whose expectation of reality is mismatching what they're experiencing.
Yeah.
Because they're always trying to, this should be that, he should do that, she should have done this, why did this happen to me? I should have this better.
Yeah.
So I kind of do a should count.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of a should count about the situation, and then start to maybe extract myself from like, okay, this person wants to live somewhere else from where they actually are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. There's so much could be enwrapped in that reason. Where's that should come from? Who should? Why should?
And the multiple of shoulds.
Yeah. And that just sort of shows a worldview, perhaps, that is limited or potentially limited. It's also like using must. In my training, we used to call it masturbating. Like, stop masturbating. People just telling themselves what they need to do all the time and enjoying it a little bit. It's kind of soothing to, like, sometimes it can be soothing to just feel like you need to be on this path to somewhere, or there is a path. It's not always a path, but
yeah. Because at least in a moment of doubt, or in a moment of openness and chaos, a must is something very concrete.
Yeah, well, I feel like there feels like a little bit of anxiety or fear in there for a should or a must.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're completely chilled and could do whatever you want, you wouldn't be a should. You'd want to do something.
Yeah.
So you may. An element of...
We could.
Yeah.
Big difference in coulds and shoulds.
Yeah. I find they're often used like, someone should do this. Someone's actually saying, I don't like when this person does this. They should do this. But can't be too personal for them to go, actually, when they do that, they hurt me. That's vulnerability. It's not ready for that. Easy.
much easier to lay out judgments.
Yeah.
That should be like this.
Yeah.
So that's for me in particular, being aware of the words around you and which ones are you use more often. And then it gives you a bit of a hint. You'll see that often the words are very consonant. They're in the same direction. They align with how that group is behaving.
Yeah.
So if there's a lot of shoulds being dropped about, there's a chance that they might be miserable.
Yeah.
Angry at the world and miserable.
Yeah.
But if there's a lot of,
Hello, everyone in this room. We have an event starting.
So yeah, we've had to change the location.
Yeah.
But carrying on from that point, so other clues of words that get dropped around in groups. I was just saying how lots of shoulds to me is a bit of a warning sign. But as an opposite example, if you've got really expansive words, people saying things like imagine or let's try, loads of those, very much keep me around.
Yeah.
And I think these are little keys, little clues that you know what's going to happen with that group of people in the future just by how often they drop these key words.
Yeah, I reckon if someone looked at TED Talks and sort of saw the positive words, and there'd be a study you could probably do, because we're all a bit cynical and like we like to say shoulds and stuff, but we really like to be positive. We love TED Talks and stuff like stuff is possible.
Yeah. Definitely.
Think what life would be like if,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, the words around you are I find, really, really important. And in the past, I've also found that whilst I'm trying to keep my inner monologue above board, Still, if you're in an environment where everything around you is very negative, it makes that battle a lot harder. Eventually had to make me choose whether I wanted to be in that battle at all.
Yeah.
Well, why waste energy trying to keep my mind afloat whilst everyone else here is trying to just drag you underwater?
Yeah.